Yeah, for me, my metrics usually dial down every time cause every Sunday, and I can throw out my playbook. Every Sunday,
Take
I
notes,
do a
guys.
deep dive on my infrastructure, and I kind of hone in and keep honing in and keep tweaking, and have good mentors that I can call for questions. And so for something like that, it has to meet a 500-ish minimum EBITDA, and
Okay.
EBITDA means earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, in automation in business. So it has to meet that minimum now. Before it wasn't like that. It was like I get at a super deep, discount. I could get flexible, 200. But the problem with that is you running a business, and now you're gonna find yourself running a job if it's not covering too much because you're gonna be too involved.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want those headaches. So I kind of up that net profit margin, and then now, if you're talking about group homes, my minimum is, I think me and you were speaking about that, is like 20 beds is usually the good sweet spot.
Okay.
Because I used to play around with the 10s, the 12s, the 16s.
You said 20 beds.
Yeah, 20 beds, yeah.
Gotcha.
So the problem with the 16s and everything, when you have, let's call it 4 residents that call out, you kind of almost about to break even. May still be positive positive cash flow, but then you still kind of breaking even in a way. And then if you have a couple staff calling out, now you find yourself running a job. So now I see 20, 30, the bigger it is, the deal, which is the funny part. I never realized that when I first started. The bigger the deal is, it's actually easier to do. Much easier. You can actually get credit lines, PE meaning private equity, that can help you do the deal as long as you're bringing something to the table. You get real good connections. So for instance, I'm doing a deal in South Jersey that I've been working on for, 2 years. 7 different sellers. So that's never fun. And they're never on the same page. Which one?
Inheritance?
No, not inheritance. They want to sell, but they're never on the same page. It's a 500 bed facility.
500. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So 7 owners.
Yeah, 7
okay.
owners. Yeah.
Okay.
And they're never on the same page. Now they're getting on the same page, but it's just one of those things where I made 2 phone calls and 2 people, private equity wise, they went in.
Right.
So I just got to get the numbers down from their end because they too floppy. So it's one of those things, but that portfolio, let's say, speak positive affirmations, that closes. I have a $180 million portfolio just in New Jersey, not excluding my other stuff.
Right.
So, something like that where it's bigger to do those deals, enough cash flow to distribute to silent partners and everything like that. And my only exception would be if it's lower than 20 beds, it has to have a government contract. Because I know how to tweak certain government contracts where they could do reevaluation of residents, which I just kind of threw out a hint of one things I do.